Okay, here's roughly the same composition as the other one, but the objects just don't have as much shape. So the avocado is just sort of boring. If you wanted to make this avocado more interesting, you might add more than one. That would definitely help. And then this cheese cutter is just sort of doesn't have the same kind of shape as that other shape that we had. Although if you really played with this thing, if you leaned it maybe, or if you found a way to overlap it, maybe this handle and this shape sort of overlap in a way. But now we're pointing out of the frame with this edge, and we don't really want to point people out of the frame. We want to point them into the frame. So it's definitely better like this, pointing at the main focal point, which is still my three little rocks. So if you're going to use these objects, you really have to figure out a way to make them look more interesting than they are. It's still sort of a really boring composition because of the objects. It's not that they're placed any differently than the other objects. It's just that they're not as interesting of a shape. So when you pick your objects, be really careful how you choose the shape. I want you to really look around the house and find 3 objects that really look like an interesting shape. Once you get them, I want you to use your rule of thirds chart. I want you to have one main focal point. It can be in any of these 4 places. And I want you to go ahead and create a composition that makes us want to look at your picture. Okay? So again, the 2 things that we're focused on in this lesson is using the rule of thirds and creating a focal point. All right, you guys, good luck. Find some interesting objects and get me some pictures. I would try as many images as you can and then narrow them down to your favorite. So take a number of pictures with different objects until you really like what you've done. And then come back and show us what you've done. All right, I look forward to seeing your work. Bye, guys.